pessoas, sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Eu Nerd e eu estou de volta com mais um vídeo de Genshin Impact. Esse jogo maravilhoso. Ui, eu tô indo pro lado errado, né? Vamos continuar aqui com a missão muito doida de oferecer os perfumes à estátua do 7. Tá, é pra onde? Preguiça de subir a escada. Vamos subir de um jeito mais com classe. Pra onde que é o lado que eu tenho que ir? Cai não. Pra que lado que eu tenho que ir mesmo? Oh, eu tenho que ir lá pra estátua do 7? Não, a gente vai teleportar. Eu não vou cometer o mesmo erro daquele episódio em que eu fiquei andando 3 milênios. Ok. Oh. Talvez eu devesse fazer minha oferta aqui. É isso. Tinha 6 ali no estoque. Fala com o Zhongli aí.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long?
Zhongli.
You were just staring up at the statue.
Ah.
Oh, you're back. Don't worry, I haven't waited long. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this was but a brief moment.
Well, how can a person compete with a statue?
That is true. Well, have you brought the perfumes?
3 sets, and now...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
Sim, senhor. Donzela da Casa Dourada.
Perfume. Miss Yinger said that it's sweet as a dream, and it's liked by younger ladies. This is the second kind. It's got an elegant smell, and the daughters of high society love it.
Eu acho que ele vai querer o anseio do destino. A terceira.
Lingering fragrance.
A terceira.
Something like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that?
Então eu acho que a resposta é número 3.
Ladies like, right? Does that mean that Rex Lapis is actually an older lady?
Não.
Perhaps. Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms. Perhaps that really was one of them.
What a shame. We only got to see the giant dragon form, and... Let's hope the Chi-Sing can catch the real killer.
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
É, eu tô duvidando.
Another step in our preparations. What's next?
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the cleansing bell.
Cleansing bell?
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell. She lives near Yujing Terrace. If you ask her, she will know what to do.
Sure, but aren't you going to come with us?
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person. Please, do this for me.
Alguma coisa.
Why's he gotta be so secretive this time?
Uma vez que eu estiver em Liyue, eu vou pegar a minha recompensa. Pera aí. Recompensa a gente não deixa passar, porque dá pra fazer invocação, né? Cadê? Conquista. Quase nível 31. Resgatar. Quase nível 31. Caramba! E quanto que falta pra eu fazer mais uma oração, né? Pra poder invocar mais alguém? Ih, falta muito. Nesse episódio eu acho que já tivemos invocações suficientes no episódio passado, né? No início. 3.000 anos depois, subindo escada. Você até me lembra do tempo que eu morava em Brasília. Escadas! Minha inimiga. Minha eterna inimiga, segundo o Po. Eu amo a animação. Ah, Madame Ping.
All things must change.
Você está bem?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I just thought it a great shame that so many of these glazed lilies have wilted.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed lilies can read human hearts. If they heard beautiful sounds like laughter and singing, they would also bloom joyfully. But if they heard too much wild gossip or slander, they would quickly wither away.
So that means these flowers feel what's happening in Liyue?
Yes,
Ooh.
the rumors of Rex Lapis's death are no small matter. They are everywhere. Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. And still others think that which lies in the deep is breaking free. This harbor is like a mountain of dry tinder. One spark, and the fire will consume us all. Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Did you have something to say, youngster?
Queríamos pedir emprestado o sino da purificação.
I remember it being here with me, but I've grown old. Can't quite recall where it is exactly. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was young, he saw me gazing at it often and gave it to me. But he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loath to part with it.
Tem cara de ser o Rex Lapis.
Many years, and who knows how many times someone has come to borrow this bell. Still, though, I can't recall when it started. It's been a long time since anyone has come to borrow it. Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
Podemos procurá-lo nós mesmos.
Granny, we'll follow you back home and search for it ourselves. And, we can help with chores if you have any too.
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very far away.
Do you live near here, Granny? Whoa, but this is Eugene Terrace. It's gotta be expensive.
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work?
Como assim?
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere inside this teapot, and you are quite welcome to borrow it. If you can find it.
Como assim? É mágico?
This Granny's so weird. What does she mean her whole household is in here? Is she playing with us?
É mágico. Sabia. Ela vive dentro de uma chaleira. Na realidade, um bully. Olá, Alice. Bem-vinda ao País das Maravilhas. Lascou.
Where are we? What just happened?
Ah, é um dos dispositivos.
This is where this old woman keeps
Ah.
all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa, that sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot?
Obrigada.
What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs.
Oh.
Seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you.
Ooh. Wait.
An old lady clean up.
Uou! Tá, beleza. Não vai rolar, não vai rolar. Pera. Eu vou precisar da habilidade do vento aqui e não vai demorar. Ei, ei, ei. Eu disse que ia precisar da habilidade do vento. Tchau pra vocês. Ah, esse aqui não vai morrer não, né? Ah, vai. Ótimo. É os dispositivos da casa daquele adeptos. Ei, eu quero meu frango. Cadê? Faz falta. Nossa, que lugar lindo. Eu quase me perdi a Xianglin. Pronto. Recuperei. Não cai, Vente, por favor.
You notice? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy. How long has it been since Granny last swept this place?
Oh. Não era pra tu cair, rapaz. Não era. Tá, ele morreu. Tá bom, tá bom. Oh, uma corrente de vento, claro. Claro que a gente pega a corrente de vento.
Was such a special teapot and the cleansing bell? Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus?
Boa teoria.
Hyman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Trillium Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
É, eu também ganhei a Xianglin, mas foi no abismo, tá? Eu esqueci de mencionar isso. Ah, cabeça minha. Foi no abismo. Opa, temos aranha. Oh, no.
Brace yourself.
Temos um congeladinho. Ei, 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 ei. Ah. Só morre, meu colega. Isso, isso. Pega fogo, como você é de água. É, eu não devia ter usado isso. Mas era só pra recuperar a vida mesmo. Ei, cadê você? Morreu? What? 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 Ok. Pra mim já deu. Tchau, cambada. Junta todo mundo aí, faz a festa. Ei, 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 ei. Não desvia não, rapaz.
Brace yourself.
Tá bom, agora a gente faz estrago aqui com a Bidu que vai. Nada de recuperar a sua proteção. Ei, você ainda não morreu? Sai fora. Bicho chato.
How many levels does this teapot have?
Pera aí, né? Recuperar a Xianglin? Ah, que desastre. Ela morre muito fácil. Alguma coisa está errada com seus equipamentos.
Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Pera aí. Salvou a Xianglin. Muito obrigada. Pronto. Sobe aqui. Ui! Oh, tá. Assim, fácil?
Oh, you found it. Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Oh, now, let me see. How did this opening work again? Oh dear. Oh,
Só sai.
that'll do. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick.
Você é um adeptus?
Oh, I haven't heard anyone say those words in earnest for a long time. As to whether I am one or not, child. Surely you already understand.
Paimon kinda knows what you mean, but is also kinda confused. Are you really giving us the bell just like that, Granny? Don't you think it's weird? Something's just happened to Rex Lapis and then we come running up asking for it?
Oh, don't be silly. Liyue Harbor has been through a great deal in its history. In that time, it has seen the departure of countless adepti. But no matter what, we have always performed the rite of parting first before any other matters. To cry, catch the murderer at the top of one's lungs, but ignore the rite of parting. That, to me, is, now that you have come to borrow the bell, I guess that perhaps an old friend of mine has finally decided to take matters into their own hands. So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell?
Ah, você quer dizer o cara que é seu amigo?
Oh? Well, if it came to that, they would find a certain old lady knocking at their door. We haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and chat. Well, you must have things to do. Since you have the bell, you should return. Oh, and do tell the person who sent you that if they have time, they can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
This is a peaceful neighborhood.
Primeiro, né? Recompensa. Eu estava com 47. 52. É, não mudou muito. Só vai. Tá muito longe. Ah, não, é bem aqui. Ui. Zhongli.
Indeed, this is the cleansing bell. It's in good condition. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Você conhece a Madame Ping? Ele deve ser um adeptai.
Of course. How would I know that the bell was with her otherwise?
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk about it, we won't pry. Oh, yes, that old granny asked us to tell you something. If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer, but you can always count on an old lady for a pot of tea.
Que memória.
That tone does not suit you. Still, her teapot is indeed very good. There are none better for brewing tea. When a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay her a visit.
So what's the next step in your preparations?
Next, we need to purchase kites.
Ooh,
Ah, fala
everyone
sério.
loves kites. Are you taking us kite flying? Is this our break time?
No, no. Kites are children's toys, yes. But they also play various symbolic roles in Liyue's rituals. I will explain it to you. But our next course of action should probably be to purchase the kites first.
Oh, sure. Curiouser and curiouser.
Oh, que maravilha! 31. Vai e compre pipas. Fica perto. Muito perto. Dá pra ir planando. A música desse jogo é muito boa. Não tem jeito. Quero comprar pipas. Dá pra me vender pipas?
Sir, you're here. The 7 kites you asked for have been made to order. Would you like to take them now?
Yes, thank you.
It's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays. In the early days, we used to get orders from people of all walks of life. Well, this is Mr. Zhongli from the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, so he's probably well versed in all these walks. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him.
Economias, joias, jade, cerâmica, fé, perfumes, fauna, flora.
He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government, really well, but he likes talking about less useful topics instead.
Because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. I enjoy watching the children at play as much as anyone else, but there is more to it than that. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself has been honed over thousands of years, and there is meaning behind that. I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years, and I am intimately familiar with the forms passed down from my ancestors. The meaning of these 7 kites is far from banal.
Indeed. These are decorations used in the rite of parting. The 7 kites represent the 7.
I took the liberty of coloring outside the lines when doing the insignia of the Animo Archon. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These patterns are
Eles parecem atormentar o Arconte anime o tempo inteiro. Pobre Venti.
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality and eternity so dear to the Electro Archon. These markings of tree and leaf pay due honor to wisdom and the passage of time. All this on a single kite. Truly astonishing. Justice flows across the surface of the waters. War rages like a flame. As does that which the Cryo Archon once... Yes. These details are masterfully done.
The compliments of a learned man truly are pleasant.
Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for the payment...
Uh-oh.
Well, allow me.
Os caras da grana. Vocês combinaram pra se encontrar aqui.
I was merely passing through. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. When paying, well, when getting others to pay for him, he neither looks at the price tag nor his wallet. He knows a great deal about money, and about the trials of the common man. He just doesn't consider poverty to be something that can ever happen to him. Or perhaps you could say that he cannot imagine himself lacking money.
How has he not died of hunger yet?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, since we've purchased our kites without incident, there's no need to take a break before moving to the next step in our preparations. The rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials. We should be able to find some people near the harbor.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Zhongli do the bargaining, if you know what I mean. Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next time.
Povo suspeito. Pra cá. Sai. Sim, eu pulo em cima da mesa.
Hiring help? Sure. But let me just say first that I'm a reserve member of the Adventurers Guild. I take adventuring commissions, but I don't do anything clerical.
Adventure? Venturing into the mountains to capture a few crystal flies seems adventurous enough.
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind. I'll only charge you 15,000 Mora.
A most fair price.
Não, podia ser mais barato. 15 mil é muito pra pegar 5 borboletas. Fala sério. Vamos diminuir pra 5. Pera. Tem como eu escrever? De novo, cagada.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too little. Too little, I said.
Vamos subir pra 7. De novo.
That won't do, I'm afraid. It's too...
Tá.
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm not doing this.
R$12.000 é a minha última oferta. Senão eu vou pegar as borboletas eu mesma.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do think it's worth about this much. I'll do it.
Eu mesma. Isso é um roubo.
A full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 25,000 per day. A fair trade, yes?
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you give us a bit of a discount on account of the whole Hero of Mondstadt thing?
Hero of Mondstadt? Never heard of them.
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Vamos falar sobre o preço. Você tá maluco? 25.000 é muito dinheiro. Vamos tentar 20. 20.000.
This price will do. No loss to me for a day's work.
Fazer o quê? Eles parecem não gostar de barganhas. Eu adoro barganhar.
Oh, help? Sure. I, Tick, always put in 100% effort into everything I do. So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden implements over at Eugene Terrace. They aren't uncommon objects, so I didn't make any special preparations for them.
No problem. That'll be 20,000 Mora for a single trip. How does that sound?
Done.
This is all you got? Then no can do. Child? No. He's putting up the money? Oh, still no. Wouldn't that mean I have to make 2 trips rather than 1?
Oh no.
How about this? Let's make a trade. I'll take what you're offering right now and get me a single Chinxin flower, and I'll consider that payment for a detour to find this.
Guess we've got no choice.
Eu tenho a flor.
Have you brought the goods?
Sim, senhor.
Hey, that's pretty good. These things are pretty rare, and I have no idea where I'd find them. With this Chinxin flower, I should be able to pacify my daughter tonight. I'll make sure the work is done before I return home.
Sim, senhor. Muito bem. Eu tinha a flor. Ah, que bom que eu exploro e cato tudo. Oh, o terraço é longe ou eu não tenho que ir pro terraço? Ah, aqui ele. Gastamos mais do que deveríamos.
Then? Splendid. Any leftover cash is yours to keep. A favor for the Fatui should never go unrewarded.
You think you can buy us off with some loose change? No way! Paimon demands to know when the next payment is coming.
Well, how does this sound? You give me the information I need, and maybe I'll leave the Northland Bank's vaults open and unattended for half an hour.
O quê?
What do you need?
De jeito nenhum.
Does that mean you know what he's after?
É óbvio.
Yikes! You're right, Senora!
Ele trabalha pra senhora.
You both need to calm down. I don't know what's gotten into you. Just what is this about? The atmosphere got so tense all of a sudden.
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy, the finest pharmacy in all of... Is everything okay?
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Mora. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be going.
Paimon definitely felt like Child wasn't happy with us just now.
Desculpa, mas não dá pra confiar nos Fatui. Eu não confio nele. Eu sou uma pessoa desconfiada. É assim e pronto. Acabou. Bem que podia estar pegando umas flores de lótus aqui, né? Mas tudo bem.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Sim, seria mais rápido planar. O que nós temos aqui?
Huh. The reception is deserted. And it seems kind of spooky in here. Hello? Is anybody there?
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that? Where did it come from?
Eu,
No
hein?
reception, it seems.
How about you go check it out and...
É um fantasma, é? Ou não?
So many medicines, but no cure for heartache.
Tadinha.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter.
A questão de altura, a Paimon é mais.
Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is no restriction. Anyway, there's something weird about this one over here. What's the talisman doing on her forehead? It can't be. She's a zombie.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died.
Oh.
Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now, Chi-Chi is a zombie.
Imaginable in Mondstadt.
Wow.
Hello, little girl. Do you sell everlasting incense here?
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
Surely no prescription is needed to purchase everlasting incense. It's not a controlled substance.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription. These are Chi-Chi's orders from Chi-Chi.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself.
Oh.
My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But we do hope that you can still help us find some everlasting incense.
Okay then,
How did you manage that?
but Chi-Chi helps you. You help Chi-Chi. Only fair.
Since when do customers need to do favors for customer service staff?
Never mind.
Isso é
Think
muito
of it as
estranho.
a fair transaction. That way everybody wins. Sometimes in Liyue, the art of the deal is simply about victory via mental gymnastics.
What about Tianheng? Find the Guizhong ballista and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
Eu não entendi muito bem.
Guizhong Ballista. I have heard of this device before. It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Qinheng by an adeptus in the distant past. An early mechanical device. Located in Qinheng Pass, it was designed to automatically fire at large monsters, protecting Liyue from external threats.
Mr. Zhang Li really knows Liyue inside out.
Apparently not quite. This is the first I have ever heard of the cocoa goat.
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal, an adeptabeast.
Did you want to add anything else?
No, just that the cocoa goat is a legendary animal. What it looks like, don't know. Where to find it, don't know either. Where it came from, also don't know.
Não me diga que isso aqui.
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista. Perhaps we will find some clues.
Que formação de banana. Segundo a minha irmã diria. Meu Deus. Oh não. Meu teleportezinho. Tá mais fácil de eu ir planando. Por trás aqui.
Let's play.
Vai. A gente vai subindo a montanha. Ui! Vamos pegar a estrada.
Yahoo!
Só vai. Só vai, vente. Eu não vou pegar você agora não, desculpa. Ah, mas eu bem que podia pegar o ponto de teleporte, hein? Ah, não, vou fazer isso depois. Eu sei que eu não deveria fazer isso, mas vou fazer isso depois. De qualquer jeito. Agora, onde fica essa balista? É lá em cima, né? Oh. Ei. Tudo bem.
Here we go.
pra que lado? Pra cima mesmo? Só sobe. É aqui? Ah, olha, é uma balista mesmo. Tá com a corda arrebentada. Ah, não.
Paimon can totally believe it took an adeptus to build this. But how do you operate this thing? Just think how much strength you would need.
It is currently inoperable in any case.
Aw, what? It broke?
After millennia of wear and tear, even Adepti contraptions are difficult to maintain.
So what are we gonna do? Quick, Mr. Zhongli, use your unlimited high society knowledge powers.
You almost make it sound like I'm some sort of bourgeois parasite whose only utility lies in providing quaint pieces of trivia on demand.
Tadinho.
That said, let me think for a moment. Ah, yes. Spare parts were made for the Guizhong ballista when it was first built, in case it was damaged in battle. As I recall, there is a military supply post from that period somewhere inside the pass. If we can retrieve the spare parts from where they are stored, we may be able to repair the Guizhong ballista.
So, what you're saying is that you actually understand the working principles?
I have a smattering of knowledge on the topic. With the parts in hand, I could at least tinker with it.
Tinker. Tem um aqui, né?
Where is that supply post? Here, post.
Então, né? A gente sabe que entrar por janelas funciona porque eu já explorei essa área e tinha um negócio para entrar por janela. Um igualzinho, só que com um baú chique. Um baú muito bom. Pega baú, pega baú. Sai. É só ficar aqui parado? Ah, é. É só isso? Vamos consertar.
These parts look useful. One moment. I will try to repair the device. It is done. The Guizhong ballista is more intricately designed than I thought.
Ooh. Now how do we turn it on?
It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look.
Ah, tem uma
It
luneta.
even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there, more nothing.
Oh, no.
Hey! Just what do you think you're doing?
Bandidos.
So you
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just good manners.
Are you blind or something? You're looking at the leader of the treasure hoarder.
Então eu vou poder chutar a sua bunda.
But you can't get anywhere near them with this thing keeping watch. It might look like any other mechanical device, but trust me, it's got a mind of its own. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our backs for 2 seconds, and you've already gone and
Você fala demais.
you'll be repairing is your
Let's
face.
cut to the
That's if you
chase.
get out of this alive.
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of an adeptus for selfish gain. It is not we who need reprimanding.
Vamos chutar algumas bundas. Ui!
yourself. Think you can get away?
Ups. Tchau pra vocês. Agora você é o último, tadinho. Sobrou sozinho pra apanhar. Vem, Xianglin. Sorry. Whoops. 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 Beidu. Só faz estrago aqui, vai. Ok. Por favor, Vente. Só faz. Oh, não. Quantos mais eu tenho que derrotar? Ei, 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 ei. Só toma. Só apanhem, por favor, com educação. Tchau. Bye, bye.
These lowlifes didn't know who they were messing with.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble is not worth the time.
Oh yeah, that! So we've got the Guizhong ballista working, but where's our Coca goat?
A search using the Guizhong ballista revealed no significant life forms nearby, save for the usual wildlife. What's more, a contraption built using Adeptus technology should have no trouble detecting an Adeptibeast, as Chi-Chi put it.
Which means... Paimon wouldn't go that far. We did something positive, right?
We won't solve anything while standing here and racking our brains. Let's return to Boo Boo Pharmacy, explain that we could not find a Coco Goat, and review our next step.
Good idea. We did our best, and...
Oh. Tão triste. Já que a gente tá aqui mesmo. Oh. Hehehe. Tesouro, né? Cadê aquele ponto de teleporte, hein? Eu vou precisar voltar aqui, então é melhor pegar o ponto de teleporte logo. Caramba, esse vídeo já está enorme. Xixi. Não, solta, solta, isso. Isso, agora tem como ir. Ih, será que a minha estamina vai dar? Ah, deu. Não! Hã? O quê? Por que travou meu jogo assim do nada? Só vai, Vente, só corre. Que loucura. Ok. Ponto de teleporte desbloqueado. Agora a gente vai seguir com a missão, não é mesmo? Vamos voltar lá para a farmácia da criatura morta. Oh. Duas tumbas. Ui! Eu adoro planar nesse jogo. Não tem jeito. É tão bom. E... Aê! Pronto. E a gente vai terminar a missão com a Kiki agora. Pra acabar esse episódio com chave de ouro.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract. We found no trace of the Cocoa Goat Adeptabeast of which...
What a disappointment. Don't worry about it. But I feel very disappointed.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
O que ela quer com essa coco cabra?
Goat milk is tasty. So tasty. Much better than normal goat milk. Only an Adeptabeast could make such tasty milk. I'm sorry. I have a poor memory. I cannot remember the name of the milk. That's why I wrote it down. Where did I put it? Ah, here. This is the name.
Ah, leite de coco.
Coconut milk.
I owe you both an apology. I hastily agreed to what appeared to be an equitable agreement with this zombie
Como
child,
sempre.
when perhaps I should have undertaken further due diligence.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know. As the Liyue proverb goes, all things are random and, so how are you supposed to predict anything? Literally no one could have seen this coming.
Isso não parece um
Excuse
ditado.
me, everyone. Did Chi-Chi say a bad thing?
Oh, sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you. Oh, seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then. Thank you all for looking after my little Chi-Chi.
Você é um adeptus?
Might I ask who...
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out it's some wacko who wears medicinal ingredients around his neck.
Isso é uma cobra.
This little mascot is even more of a simpleton than Chi-Chi. Ah! The snake is speaking!
Nada em livro me surpreende mais.
Prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you mistake me for an escapee from the medicine cabinet, for I am a living, breathing serpent.
Ok, fica longe de mim.
Don't mind Chung Sheng. She's a good girl, really. As for you three, communal chaos causing with Chi-Chi aside, what business brings you here?
Do you sell everlasting incense in this fine establishment?
Everlasting incense? Why, of course we do.
Whew, at last, things are finally starting to come together.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
3
Might as
milhões?
well just rob the Golden House. Oh, but the Cheesing have taken it over for now. Secured.
3
3
milhões?
An innocuous number in and of itself. Though practically speaking, it could be a hard sum to come by.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for Mr. Zhongli, he's around 3 million short.
This is correct.
Quanta sinceridade.
Is this the part where we go crawling back to child?
Ah, não.
Cocoa goat. Cocoa goat. My sides hurt. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe you fell for that.
Hey, less laughter, more sympathy.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. In
Animal.
return, I'm more than happy to sort out this mess you've managed to get yourselves into. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. I'm Child, one of the Fatui Harbingers. Forgive my audacity, but I see a great many opportunities for us to collaborate in the future. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk, the Fatui could help by setting up a robust and speedy distribution network.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated businesses with seductive deals, but so much fuss over coconut milk?
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Tadinha.
Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that everlasting incense, too. Let's say 2,990,000 more.
Tá brincando?
Zero difference from 3 million!
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in and of itself, though practically speaking, it is a whole 10,000 less than the original
Esse
sum
cara
of
tá
3
querendo
million.
assaltar.
Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
Isso é um assalto. Que horror. Que preço caro.
Ah, that lot is an absolute riot. Honestly, I can't remember the last time I laughed so hard.
Eu não gosto dele.
So, you've been eavesdropping, I hope. What have I missed?
Yes, Master Child. They spoke of the Qixing taking the Golden House.
Well, well, well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. What else would they be hiding in the Golden House? If not the Exuvia.
É, eles querem
I
o
apologize,
Exuvia.
but I warned you, didn't I? As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Filho da mãe, eu sabia. Como eu sabia? A Paimon fala demais. Bem, caraca, ferrou, né? Eles vão pegar o Exuvia do Arconte Gel. Como a gente é inútil. Eu vou ficando por aqui. Se você gostou desse vídeo, deixe seu gostei aqui embaixo. Se você não é inscrito no canal, inscreva-se. Se você já é inscrito, não esqueça de acionar as notificações de vídeos novos. Se você quer ajudar a manter o meu canal, por favor, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Não esquece de dar uma olhada lá no Discord do canal. E realmente, gente, compartilha os vídeos, por favor, porque ajuda muito. Principalmente porque o algoritmo do YouTube vê que vocês estão compartilhando os vídeos. E fala assim, as pessoas querem ver esses vídeos desse canal. Então ele recomenda para mais gente. Por favor, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos. Please. Por hoje é só. E caramba, ferrou. E eu fui.